Look at the clothes you're wearing right now. Maybe a bright blue shirt or deep black trousers. Today, color is instant, chemical, everywhere. But for thousands of years, color was magic. It shaped civilizations, defined status, and required ingredients so strange you'd hardly believe them. Before synthetic dyes existed, people painted the world with plants, insects, shells, and minerals. Archaeological evidence shows dyeing back to the Neolithic. In Peru, Huaca Prieta's cotton fragments were dyed with indigo 6,000 years ago. In Turkey, Çatalhöyük used ochre for reds over 8,000 years ago. Natural dyes came from three sources: plants, animals, and minerals. Madder roots for reds, weld for yellows, indigo and woad for blue, cochineal insects for carmine, and murex sea snails for purple. Each color carried its own story of labor, craft, and culture. And few colors are more legendary than Tyrian purple. Made from thousands of murex sea snails, its production was foul and labor-intensive. The result? A color so rich and long-lasting, it became the ultimate symbol of wealth and royalty. In Rome, it was illegal for commoners to wear it. Europe also prized kermes, a red from scale insects on oak trees, until the 16th century, when Mesoamerican cochineal arrived, producing a brighter carmine that fueled global trade. Meanwhile, in India, indigo became iconic, and in Japan, aizome indigo dyeing shaped cultural identity. West Africa, the Andes, and China all developed unique, signature dyeing traditions. Dyeing was not just boiling plants. Two techniques were essential: mordanting and vatting. Mordants, like alum, iron, or tannins, chemically bond dye molecules to fibers so colors last. Indigo required a vat, a reduced, oxygen-free bath, so the green fabric would magically turn blue when exposed to air. And sometimes the chemistry was unusual. Historical mordants often relied on ammonia sources. That included stale urine. Gross, yes. Effective? Absolutely. The Aztecs and Maya perfected cochineal red. A tiny insect living on prickly pear cactus gave a red more vibrant than any plant. When the Spanish arrived, they were stunned. Cochineal became Spain's second most valuable export after silver, coloring cardinal robes and British redcoats. And indigo, the king of blues. The fabric emerges green, but when exposed to air, it transforms into deep blue. Such was the power of plants, vats, and patience. Indigo was so valuable, it often functioned as currency. Then came chemistry. In 1856, an 18-year-old William Henry Perkin tried to synthesize a malaria drug. Instead, he accidentally created mauveine, the first synthetic dye. Suddenly, purple was cheap, color was democratized, and the age of natural dyeing began to fade. Synthetic dyes revolutionized textiles. Brighter, cheaper, predictable. But at a cost. Today, the fashion industry accounts for nearly 20% of industrial water pollution. About 97% of dyes are synthetic, with heavy metals and chemicals contaminating rivers and ecosystems. The good news? There's a revival. Designers, scientists, and artisans are bringing natural dyes into the 21st century, growing indigo regeneratively, using closed-loop vats, and even creating dyes from food waste and bacteria. We can now blend ancient wisdom with modern science for sustainable, vibrant colors. So the next time you admire a deep indigo, a soft madder red, or even a vibrant cochineal crimson, remember, it carries centuries of knowledge. Plants cultivated, insects harvested, vats tended, and stories passed down. Natural dyeing is a human technology as old as weaving itself. Complex, local, and beautiful. If you enjoyed this journey into color, hit subscribe and tell us, which ancient color surprised you the most? And remember, before it was a Pantone code, it was a leaf, a root, or an insect. A treasure shaped by human hands.